Change. It happens. And how we adjust that change is what really makes a difference. Hi, my name is Paul Kelly from themortgagespin.com. And as you're aware, on January 1st, the HUD, or the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, made some changes to the Real Estate Procedures Act. That includes the use of a good faith estimate. And that will affect how you do your transactions. I have created this video so that you can know what to expect and what boundaries all loan originators are having to deal with. Here's the old good faith estimate, and here's a look at the new one. So let's go ahead and analyze and look at some of the differences between the old and new. In the old good faith estimate, it was a one page with itemized costs. The new good faith estimate has its 3 pages, and it will bundle all your costs together. The old good faith estimate showed costs and credits for items paid by others, aging credits and seller credits as an example. The new one only shows total costs no matter who's paying for them, and does not even show any credits. The new good faith estimate, actually the old good faith estimate, will show you total cash to close and a total monthly payment including taxes and insurance. The new good faith estimate, the monthly payments don't even include tax and insurance when it's shown. The old good faith estimate, you could give as a loan originator multiple good faith estimates for multiple scenarios. Now, the loan originator can only give one good faith estimate. And the old good faith estimate could be revised for any reason during the loan process. Nowadays, the new good faith estimate, the initial good faith estimate, is binding, and it can be changed in very limited circumstances. A good faith estimate will no longer be done when the pre-qualification is being done, and that's because the initial good faith estimate is a binding good faith estimate, meaning the loan originator is bound by those numbers and those terms. Too many risks for the loan originator to take because too many things are just not known yet. So when a pre-qual is being done, a pre-qualification, that will equal no good faith estimate. No income documentations, asset documentations are to be collected. A good faith estimate will not be given until an application is taken. When the buyer is pre-qualified, the loan officer cannot collect pay stubs, W-2s, or bank statements. I am not allowed to receive those items until there is an application, and that means you can get pre-qualified but not pre-approved. So, what's an application? Well, HUD defines an application by the receipt of these 6 items, which are the borrower's names, social security number, income documentation, property address, estimated value, and loan amount. Once all those items are received, I as a loan originator have 3 days to give a good faith estimate to my client, the home buyer, or home borrower. Some important things on the new good faith estimate is the expiration date. This will vary from loan officer to loan officer. When I give a good faith estimate, my good faith estimates will expire 10 minutes after I give them. Let me go back. I skipped one slide. There you go. Another date is the expiration date of the settlement costs. And minimum time required by HUD is 10 days. So if the home buyer does not sign the disclosure stating that they intend to proceed with the transaction, the good faith estimate will expire in 10 days and no longer be binding. So fees can be changed only if there's changed circumstances. And what are those? Well, there'll be acts of God, war, disaster, or other emergencies. Second way they could be changed, change situations or inaccurate information provided by the borrower after the good faith estimate was given. So as far as the origination charges, even if the loan originator is brokering the loan and finds it necessary to change lenders, in the process these amounts of the origination charges cannot be changed. The rest of the settlement costs have variances, and very slight variances, around 10% or so. But the loan originator must provide at least one service provider, for example, for escrow, title, insurance, etc., per on the sheet on the costs. Now, if the borrower decides to choose their own services, those tolerances will no longer apply. And because the new good faith estimate does not itemize lender fees, provide a total monthly amount on a payment, or show total cash needed to close, I will cheat, which is not a legally required disclosure, but will help them see the numbers I feel are important for the client to know. Now, what I will do is that I will show them a side-by-side comparison of ways to structure the loans, and not only how much it affects their monthly cash flow, but how it affects them over the life of the loan. It's important for my clients to know that so that they can plan for other life events like paying for kids' college tuitions or funding their retirement accounts. 2010 promises to be a year of volatility for interest rates. On November 25th, 2008, when the Fed announced that the $1.25 trillion mortgage-backed security buying program, rates at the time were approximately 6%. At the announcement, the price of the mortgage-backed securities rise dramatically and increased the yield and consequently caused the rates to go down. They shot down dramatically and rapidly to 5%. The Treasury stopped buying the mortgage-backed securities at the end of 2009, and we have seen rates consistently creep up ever since. They'll stop buying them completely by the end of March. Expect rates to go up until they decide what to do with them permanently. Also, the home buyers credit program is set to expire at the end of April. Now, pending home sales fell by about 16% in November as the first credit program expired. We should see similar results in March and April. All this points to a challenge ahead. My job is to give you, my client, the tools to make 2010 the best year yet. As other agents struggle to make sense of the market, I am committed to my clients to set myself apart from the competition. As other agents watch their buyers' purchasing power diminish as rates climb, I have strategies and tools that will make a difference. One of the strategies that will help my buyers save money and sellers to save equity, which means will help to keep all the neighborhoods comparables higher for everybody. I have invested in tools that will allow us as a team to do just that, all the while allowing my clients to make the best financial decisions. The seller's buy down is a great tool. It gives buyers more purchasing powers despite rising rates, and sellers to retain more equity, and a way to attract more buyers to their homes. Now, the rent versus own report and the cost of waiting report will show buyers the cost of delaying purchasing their home. One of the most valuable tools I have is the ability to see in real time what the rates are doing and up-to-minute information on where they are. I am alerted to when the rates move in one direction or another, which this past year has been about once every 4 hours or so. Now, you can collect good faith estimates from all the other lenders as much as you want to, but those are only good until those rates change. What you need is a personal shopper to alert them, to you, the client, to the best time to lock their rate with accurate, up-to-the-minute information. I have those tools, and I can help you with that. I am honored to work with all my partners and look forward to connecting with you. And if you need any information or any clarification, anything that I've seen here on this video, please reach out and contact me. Let's make 2010 the best year yet. Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.